Hello and thank you for watching our videos at Eric Merritt Sells AZ Real Estate HomeSmart in Northeast Mesa at our YouTube channel. This video we're going to go into the reasons why we have this sudden migration of people coming into Arizona from our neighboring states in the Midwest and even East, and why there's an ever-increasing demand of people that want a home with an RV garage, and also the reasons why you should consider owning a home with an RV garage. So if you find this video very informative and useful, please like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe button and share this video with your friends and family, and you'll be notified of future ones as well. Thank you very much, and we'll get this video started. Well, we're going to go into the reasons of why people are moving to Arizona and then the RV garage second. It's pretty simple. People wanting to move to Arizona because our climate is very consistent. Our hot months are May, June, July, August, September. April and October are our transition months where it goes into the triple digits towards the end of April, early May. And October, mid-October to early November, it goes out of 100 degrees and goes into the 90s and never goes back into the hundreds until late April, early May. So our temperatures are normally from 65 to 90 degrees during those months of November through April, and our lows are about 45 to 60 degrees during that same time frame. So you'll have a very consistent climate here. We don't have tornadoes, we don't have earthquakes, we don't have floods, we don't have cold spells like even Texas had a cold spell, which was very irrational, to say the least, in our weather system. But, back east in the Midwest and in Colorado, where I'm from, it's very common to have that because it's very common to have colder temperatures, which is normal because you're prepared for it. But in Texas, they were not prepared for that, and neither was the power grid. So the second part is no major political drama here or lawlessness in Arizona. Yeah, we do have some homeless, like in downtown Phoenix. Every state's going to have some homeless, no matter where it is, where you are. But we don't have homeless under bridges like in neighboring states. I've heard about that as well. We don't have riots all the time that's happening like I've heard in other states to the north of us is happening. See, much more home for the square footage, much more home for the square footage in the land, less money than in other states. So you're getting way more home, way more land for a lot less money. Since the pandemic, number two, the sales of RVs and motorhomes have greatly increased because people feel more comfortable to travel in a motorhome because of having your own space and comfort, your own quarters, instead of going through airports and taking a flight somewhere, running the risk of catching COVID-19 from somebody that may not have their mask on. All it takes is one or a couple people to not have their mask on, and the ventilation system being in an airplane is tight quarters for a lot of people. So that's what people are afraid of, and even though airlines are taking much more precautions about it, there still is that chance because half the people are vaccinated right now, and Arizona's done a fantastic job of getting people vaccinated. I think we're at 50 to 60% of the people here are vaccinated. But it's going to take a while for everything to come fully back to normal, even though it is happening. Here's a quote from Con Media. The KOA report also revealed that health and safety concerns related to COVID-19 were driving increased interest in RVs. More than half of the campers, 52%, say they are now more likely to consider purchasing an RV, with the highest interest groups such as Generation X like myself and millennials at 33%, courtesy of Con Media, June 25th, 2020. And I'm going to go into the article here. And here's the article. So what a difference a year makes. In August 2019, a double-digit drop in RV shipments were seen as a warning sign that a recession was around the corner. Because RVs are considered luxury items, they will get hit a lot harder because they are very elastic when it comes to the economy. But when COVID-19 happened, the RV market got stronger than it's been in decades because people wanted to travel and they thought, well, the safest way to travel is through an RV. So a lot of places that you can rent an RV were out because people are taking vacations in motorhomes and RVs, and they liked it. And so those people, including my generation and even Generation Y, millennials, are thinking about purchasing an RV, and they want to have a place to park it. So a home with an RV garage makes a lot of sense than paying $150 a month for storage fees somewhere, or $250 if it's covered. So I'm going to go into, so the quote I got is right from this article. The second one below it is, Americans love to travel, especially during the summer months when the kids are out of school, days are longer, and the weather is warmer. But COVID-19 pandemic forced many Americans to cancel or change their travel plans, particularly those that involve airline travel. The International Air Transport Association expects demand for air travel to remain low at least till 2023. So it's going to take quite a while for the airline industry to fully rebound. And here's another quote down here. After weeks of being stuck at home, Americans are starting to travel again, but they shifted gears so they can spend more time outdoors, yet have a safe, self-contained place where they can eat, sleep, socialize, and have private bathroom facilities. RVs also allow people to avoid crowds, with many offering amenities such as TVs, Wi-Fi. Remote workers can even take their office on the road. So here's the different types of RVs right here that you will find. So that explains that article pretty well. Okay. Reasons to own a home with an RV garage. Number one, most obvious, you probably already own an RV or motorhome, Class A or Class C, or have the intention to have an RV or motorhome stored indoors with the comfort and convenience of your home, so you don't have to pay those storage fees somewhere in a storage place and letting your motorhome get too hot, and letting it also cook the paint in the summer. And we don't want that. We want to have it safely and secure. The insurance will be cheaper that way if it's at home as well. Number two, have a fifth wheel trailer that you want to keep indoors. Number three, have a trailer that has quads, motorcycles, sandrails, or even dune buggies. And toy haulers are very popular for that. People like to go to the sand dunes west of Yuma, Algodones, and Glamis. And the really good months to go there are November, December, January, and February are the months where you can camp there 24 hours a day and take your sandrail or quads and have fun out in the sand dunes. Number four, have classic cars to store. I wish I had an RV garage for myself because I have a 79 Lincoln Town Car that's been sitting out in the sun for 5 years at my friend's used car dealership in downtown Mesa. And that car should be parked in a garage, since I just put a vinyl top on it like 5 months before I discovered that my motor was using a gallon of antifreeze every 160 miles, so I couldn't drive it, so I just parked it. But it would be better to have that at home. So if you have classic cars, you'll understand that for sure. Number five, you want to work on your own vehicles with a lift. RV garages have very high ceilings, so you can raise your vehicle and still work on something else, or you can use a lift to park a couple of cars and have it one on top of the other. So you can have a lift for two different reasons. One, to work on cars, work on your own, or two, for just extra storage to have a car on top. Number six, create your own man cave. You know, some of the builders that I've seen, they make some fantastic looking man caves with an RV garage. Any others that are not listed, please comment in the video, or please write your comments down and let me know of some other uses of an RV garage, because I'd like to hear them. And thank you very much for watching this video, and please like and subscribe and share our videos, and you'll be notified of future ones as well. Thank you.